Jeremy Belote's rendition of Giveon's Heartbreak Anniversary, which he sung in honor of his two deceased siblings and father, moved the coaches and the audience during his audition for The Voice Blind. He sang the song in tribute of his father. While participating on the show, Beloate revealed that he had lost all three of them due to addiction. He spoke about this while he was competing. During Blinds, Beloate made the statement, "I'm not going to be the only one singing when I'm on that stage," referring to the guardian angels that he has in the shape of his father and brothers. "It has been quite distressing, and I believe that for my family, it seems as though every few years someone or something terrible is going to happen. The good news is that I am here, and I am prepared to deliver it." He went on to say, "I don't feel like I'm the change." Throughout the entirety of this season of The Voice, Beloate has been delivering his family positive news. He was able to make it through all of the rounds of the competition, including the playoffs, when he performed an impassioned rendition of Josh Groban's song, The Impossible Dream. Given the quality of his performance, he was able to secure one of the two highly sought-after positions on Snoop Dogg's squad for the live shows. The tear-jerking performance of The Impossible Dream that Jeremy Beloate gave during the playoffs of The Voice will be remembered as one of the most unforgettable moments in the history of the show. This performance gave an emotional depth that left both the audience and the coaches clearly moved. And while season 26 has been nothing short of magnificent, this particular performance brought that emotional depth. As a result of the return of Reba McEntire and Gwen Stefani as coaches, as well as the thrilling addition of Snoop Dogg and Michael Bublé to the panel, the season has achieved new heights of musical excellence, establishing the scenery. There was a lot of excitement and anticipation on the night of the playoffs. All of the contestants were aware that they needed to perform at their highest level, but Jeremy Beloate believed that the stakes were considerably higher. The path that Beloate has taken on The Voice has been distinguished by tenacity and passion. Beloate is 25 years old and hails from a small hamlet in the state of Texas. It was a courageous and very personal decision on his part to play The Impossible Dream from the timeless musical Man of La Mancha with him. There was complete silence among the audience when the lights on stage were turned down and the first notes of the music were played. When Jeremy began the opening lines, he was standing by himself, and his voice was softly shaking slightly. On the other hand, as he advanced, his self-assurance increased, and he gave a performance that perfectly encapsulated the essence of stubborn energy, hope, and determination. The responses of the athletes. Reba McEntire, a legendary figure in the world of country music and the first coach to ever appear on The Voice, was the first to express her feelings. McEntire, who is well known for her warmth and empathy, wiped away tears as she listened to Beloate's version of songs that were deeply emotional. The next day, she remarked, "That was without a doubt one of the most impressive performances I've ever seen. You sung that song as if you personally experienced each and every syllable of it." Gwen Stefani, who has been a mainstay on The Voice for a number of seasons, responded with the same level of emotion. She spoke with a tiny tremble in her voice and continued, "Jeremy, you have this incredible ability to connect with people through your music." That performance was nothing short of a miracle. While participating in the show as a special guest coach, Snoop Dogg added his own distinctive flavor to the critique that was provided. "Man, that was some real soul right there," he added, nodding his head in agreement with something that had been spoken. "You have the ability to take all of us on a journey, and that is exactly what music is all about." The fourth coach, Michael Bublé, who is known for his abilities as a master of emotive ballads, was visibly impressed. "When it comes to your voice, Jeremy, you have a quality that is hard to find. It is ageless. I am very proud of what you just accomplished out there, and I want you to know that you have something that is genuinely exceptional." Not to be forgotten, a performance. The performance of The Impossible Dream that Jeremy gave was more than just a showcase for his vocal abilities. It was a masterpiece of storytelling. During the most dramatic parts of the song, his voice reached new heights, effectively portraying the song's themes of desire and endurance. As soon as he reached the final note, the audience was already standing up, applauding and cheering with such fervor that it reverberated throughout the studio. When Jeremy arrived backstage, he was greeted by congratulations and hugs from the other participants, as well as members of the team. During an interview that took place after the show, he stated, "I put my whole heart into that performance. The song has a great deal of significance for me because it is about the importance of pursuing your dreams, regardless of how difficult they may appear to be. The impact that the coaching panel can have." In this season of The Voice, the diverse coaching panel has added a new and exciting energy to the show. The seasoned knowledge and loving attitude that Reba McEntire has taken has struck a chord with the competitors of the show. Gwen Stefani's acute eye for artistry and sincerity continues to inspire performers to remain true to who they are as individuals, at the same time as Michael Bublé's mastery of vocal technique and stage presence has elevated the level of competition. Snoop Dogg's laid-back yet intelligent commentary has added a flavor that is all its own. An aspect that has stood out throughout the season is the chemistry that exists between the coaches. The conversations that have taken place between Reba McEntire, Stefani, Snoop Dogg, and Bublé have contributed to the show's sense of camaraderie and warmth. These exchanges have ranged from humorous banter to emotional moments. Competitors now have the opportunity to feel emboldened to take risks and progress as artists because of the environment that has been created by their collective experience and support. Reactions from the fans. The act of Jeremy Beloate immediately became a topic of discussion on several social media platforms. Fans expressed their thoughts on social media platforms such as Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Many of them referred to it as one of the most emotionally charged moments in the history of the show. "Because you are sobbing, I am not crying." An individual who was watching the show tweeted that Jeremy Beloate had just redefined what it means to dream the unattainable dream. "I'll never forget the way that Jeremy poured his soul into that song," wrote another fan in a post on his Facebook page. Here's to #Team Jeremy in every way. Within a matter of hours, videos of the performance received millions of views, with fans complimenting Beloate's vocal prowess and the emotional depth and range of his performance. The path that lies ahead. As a result of his outstanding performance, Jeremy Beloate has significantly strengthened his position as a leading contender in the competition. During the course of the playoffs, supporters are excitedly expecting what he will bring to the stage in the following performance. With his ability to connect with both the coaches and the audience, he has a major advantage over the other competitors. Nonetheless, the battle is still fierce. The journey that Jeremy took on The Voice is a demonstration of the transformational power of music and the power of perseverance. His narrative has struck a chord with people all across the world, motivating them to pursue their own dreams of success, regardless of how unattainable those ambitions may appear to be. An eventful season to recall. Jeremy Beloate's rendition of The Impossible Dream stands out as a great example of the show's ability to showcase extraordinary talent. Season 26 of The Voice has already given moments that will be remembered for a lifetime, and this particular rendition deserves special recognition. Reba McEntire, Gwen Stefani, Snoop Dogg, and Michael Bublé have all been at the forefront of this season, and they have successfully achieved a great mix between innovation and tradition. The rivalry is heating up, but there is one thing that is certain. Jeremy Beloate's trip is not even close to being over. Regardless of whether or not he is awarded the grand prize, his influence on The Voice and the people who watch it will continue to be felt for many years to come. For the time being, fans are eagerly anticipating what this talented artist will do next as he continues to pursue his ambition that seems difficult to achieve.